All right, guys. So good to have you back finally. Aries took you guys away from me because I should have my fourth quarter students now. And so we all knew that we were just going to keep you guys for the rest of the year, but Aries wouldn't let me do that. So sorry that it's been a week or two that you guys haven't gotten things from me, but that's okay. All right. So we'll look at today how to talk about the weather. So the weather, we say el tiempo. El tiempo. El tiempo can also be time, but as you guys know, when we're talking about time, we usually say ¿qué hora es? What hour is it? So if you say like no tengo tiempo or something like that, I don't have time. Tiempo does mean time, but in this case, it's going to be called weather. If you look at tiempo, it looks a little bit like temperature, right? That looks a little bit like temperature right there, that tiempo part. So el tiempo. So to ask what's the weather like today, you say ¿qué tiempo hace hoy? Okay, what's the weather making today? What kind of weather is being made today? ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? So the hoy is today, right? ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Well, there's different things you can say. You can say hace bien tiempo. It's making really nice weather. It's good weather. Or you could say hace mal tiempo. Mal like malpractice or malfunction. Mal always means bad. Malfoy was a bad guy. Sorry if you liked him. But hace bien tiempo or hace mal tiempo? Well, let's get more specific. Okay, you can say the sun is shining. So you would say el sol, like Solano County, means that it gets a lot of sun. El sol brilla, or solar, right? Solar system. El sol brilla, the sun shines. That looks like brilliant, doesn't it? Then you have hace sol, it's making sun. That's another way to say it's sunny. So you could say either one of these. Está lloviendo. So that means it's raining. So notice sometimes you use hace, which is basically it's making, and está means it is. So I'm sorry, but different expressions use different things. So sorry about that. You basically have two different things you've got to know. You can use hace or está. But you can't mix them, okay? So just learn the phrase like it is. So say hace sol, don't say está sol, that doesn't make sense. And don't say hace lloviendo, that doesn't make sense, okay? So hace sol is it's sunny. Está lloviendo, lloviendo is rain. It's raining because lluvia is rain. Está lloviendo is it's raining. Hace viento, doesn't viento look like vent a little bit, right? Like vent is what wind comes out of. So hace viento, it's making wind. It's windy. Hace calor. Calor looks like calories. Now, a lot of you guys know, and that means heat. It's hot. Hace calor. A lot of you guys know caliente means hot, but you don't use caliente so much for weather. You use calor. Okay, so caliente would be like if you touch a stove and you're telling somebody, careful, don't touch that, it's hot. You'd say caliente, caliente. Okay, but when you're talking about the weather, use calor, which looks like calories, and you burn calories. Hace calor. Está nevando. Looks a little bit like the state of Nevada, which is famous for its snow, right? Está nevando. It's snowing. Hace frío. It's cold. So that's the opposite of hace calor. Hace calor, hace frío. Está nublado means it's cloudy. This is a great one. Hacen, you get to roll your R's. Hacen relámpagos. Relámpagos. Doesn't that just sound like lightning and thunder? Hacen relámpagos, okay? And then that means there's lightning. Hace tormenta means there's a storm, okay? So you guys can listen back over that. And then for your assignment, just email me a little conversation where you say, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? And then answer what the weather is like on the actual day, okay? It might be sunny, it might be cloudy, it might be rainy, it might be a couple of things, all right? And then just send that to me. You can do a picture with it if you want to. If you do a picture, then you don't have to put the English. You can just put it only in Spanish with a little simple picture, like a sun or rain, whatever it might be. But if you just want to not do a picture, then make sure you write it in English and Spanish. All right? Thanks, you guys. Talk to you later.